everyone, this is Mark of MrHurricaneTracker.com. I'm going to open up the view here of Google Earth because I want to show you exactly what's going on and what will happen in the next couple of days from the National Hurricane Center updates. We're seeing that we have two tropical waves in the Eastern Pacific or East Pacific and two tropical waves in the Atlantic Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. Right now we're going to continue to watch the storms and give you more up-to-date information. I'm going to go ahead and circle the areas that we're going to be talking about, and there's an arrow actually pointing to the South African coast, which we have quite a bit of chance for the storm to develop in that area, and I'll talk about that later. First things first, we got a storm system in the East Pacific that is just south of the Gulf of Tehuantepec, about 500 miles south of that. Now that storm system has actually been diminished in the past couple hours, which means it's actually diminishing. The storms are disorganized now. It's moving northwestward, and the storm system is only moving about 10 miles per hour. So there's a chance that this storm may develop or just dissipate as it gets into cooler waters, which is the actual prediction that I will predict here for the National Hurricane Center. I believe that this storm system will be moving out and diminishing a little bit later on in the next couple of days. Now there is a slight chance, and it's a slight chance that the storm will develop up for 10%, and if that it does increase at all, or any of these storms try to increase in development, I will make a video and post it for you to give you the information. So since you already know the storms that I'm going to go over, you'll know what storms will be out there, and once they get their names, if they do, we'll go and post that information as well. We have another storm system here that we're taking a look at, and that storm system is about 250 miles south of the southern tip of Baja California. This storm system is producing an area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms, and it has a little bit of development as it moves westward about 10 miles per hour. Now this storm is a pretty good chance it'll diminish before it hits the water, because right here we got some cool waters, and it's not going to have much of a chance to develop unless it stays in this little area. So that's a concern that we have to keep an eye on and see what happens to that storm system, if any track movement or anything like that. Now we're going to go on into the Atlantic Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. And in the Atlantic Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, I'm going to take you straight forward to the South African coast, because we see here there's an area, a small area of disorganized weather, which the National Hurricane Center is a little bit worried about, because there is a tropical wave behind that that's going to actually possibly interact with it, and it's actually about 700 miles southwest off the Cape Verde Islands, but it becomes less organized. But with that tropical wave between Africa, it looks like, and the Cape Verde Islands, will help affect that storm and maybe increase its size and possible development. Right now there is a 20% chance actually that this storm system will become a tropical cyclone in the next 48 hours. So we're going to continue to watch that and see what happens. So right now we got that storm to worry about, and we're going to move on over to the Atlantic Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. We see that there is a fast moving tropical wave which continues to produce those disorganized showers and thunderstorms over the southeastern and south central Caribbean Sea. Now development is slow because the storm system has a chance of moving on into either the Gulf or area, or again into the water and try to develop and go into a tropical depression here in the next 48 hours. Now the reason I say that is because as it moves on in, it's going to take a while to move on in. It's only moving at 15 to 20 miles an hour, and it's pretty far out there. So we're going to continue to take a look at this storm system and bring you the up-to-date information within the next 48 hours. So once again, we got quite a bit to talk about, quite a bit to actually worry about here in the next couple of days to see what happens with it and give you the up-to-date information. So please stay tuned to Mr. Hurricane Tracker for the up-to-date updates on what's happening in the tropics. And also don't forget to visit MrHurricaneTracker.com. And thank you very much for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and have a great day.